Hello my friends, welcome to Canadian Immigration Channel. I am receiving questions related to birth in Canada over and over again. And well, I can understand that most of these questions are related to the fact that the United States is getting less popular as a destination for birth tourism. And it's quite obvious for every parent to wish to give the best to his or her child. Therefore, obviously, parents looking to deliver a baby in a foreign country to grant a passport to the named baby are typically would be looking at either at United States or at Canada. So what could you get and what you could expect if you're planning to deliver a baby in here? Now, let's start with the cost. Roughly, and I'm saying roughly because every case is unique, right? It depends on the particular circumstances, God forbid on the medical circumstances, but all in all, you're looking at anywhere between 10 to 15,000 Canadian dollars for the procedure itself. So for preparation and for the birth, right? The delivery itself. Now, when it comes to living expenses, everything would depend on you. Roughly, I would say again, it would probably come to about 2,000 Canadian dollars per month. And if I were you, I would probably plan to stay here a couple months before delivery, at least, and at least a couple of months after. So to make sure that all of the documents are ready, not only Canadian documents, but the documents from the home country as well, so the child will be able to safely travel together with you. Now, what are the benefits? Obviously for a child, I mean, I don't need to repeat them again, that the baby, him or herself, would get the Canadian passport. What else? Well, we got several clients who decided to stay in Canada, obviously legally. They transformed their visas to study permits for one of the parents and work permit for the other one, and therefore they were able to stay and somehow work towards immigration. That's not the pathway for everybody, I totally understand it, but that's one of the ways to do it. If you got an employer who sponsors you, and that's much easier to find such an employer in Canada, you could also transform yourself or your temporary status in Canada into the permanent residency. If you would like to discuss those opportunities, because obviously changing your status from temporary into the permanent one, or from tourist into, say, work permit or a study permit, is above and beyond the topic of this video. If you want to discuss it, please feel free to drop me a line. I will try to answer you personally, or one of our team members would be able to respond to you. Stay tuned with us, and of course subscribe for the channel.